Hey guys, Trendmore back here again, and I'm going to talk about something that needs to be talked about. All right, because there's been a controversy, small controversy within the Spider-Man PS4 community, and what is that, you may ask? Well, it's replayable missions. Now we know about the Mary Jane controversy, but that's all been put away. The Mary Jane thing was fine. Mary Jane looks fine. It's going to be okay. But like I said, let's go back to this replayable missions. Now, the replayable missions they have been a very important thing to the Spider-Man community and Spider-Man game community for a while now, because replayable missions have been part of Spider-Man games recently. So with the games like The Amazing Spider-Man, you can replay missions. Shattered Dimensions, Edge of Time, I believe you could replay missions. I know with Shattered Dimensions you could. I don't know about Edge of Time because I never played Edge of Time. But, other games that you could replay missions. I believe The Amazing Spider-Man 2 you could replay missions. But Insomniac has decided we're not going to let you replay missions. Now, I'm going to explain to you in a little short video why that makes a lot of sense and why no replayable missions is really good for us. Alright? So, if you look at past Spider-Man games, such as the ones that allow you to replay missions, they have been linear. So, by linear, I'm a big fan of Evan Philcara, and he talks about how Shattered Dimensions is and was a linear game. In other words, it's level to level. Now, level to level is essentially just like, okay, I play with this level, I go to the next level. And that's how certain video games have been designed. Specifically, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions was designed like that. And The Amazing Spider-Man was, in a way, designed like that too. Because whenever you replay missions in that game, you are literally going from level to level. Because they just drop you off at the level. You don't have to web swing there. You don't have to do anything. They just drop you off there. Now, what other games, as far as Spider-Man goes, have you noticed that don't do that? Well, look. Web of Shadows, Spider-Man 2, I believe Ultimate Spider-Man, you could not replay missions. Now, why does that make sense? Because with Web of Shadows, it was mainly an outside game. You never went on the inside of a building and said, okay, I'm going to be Spider-Man, take down some criminals. No. With Spider-Man PS4, on the other hand, you can go inside or outside and take out criminals. And so it explains a lot why no replayable mission makes a lot of sense. And so another reason why is because Insomniac has designed Spider-Man PS4 to the point where you're going to be going from point A to point B, from point C to point D a lot, because the map is so huge. And so they're going to leave us a lot to do anyways once you finish the main story. And so once you finish the main story, there's going to be a lot for you to do, And so the thing is, also, Insomniac has designed challenges, and they're going to say that these challenges are replayable. However, the main story is not replayable. So, in a sense, it makes a lot of sense, and they have actually already given us things that are going to allow us to actually play the game and play the game over and over again, so we're not just bored. And so, I'm switching my hands here. But long story short, like I said, not having replayable missions is not a big upset, but I will say, I had to say thanks, because Insomniac Games, they've done a good job by not giving us replayable missions, because they have found a marriage between being inside with Spider-Man and being outside, because you'll notice that in Spider-Man PS4, you go from fighting inside to fighting outside. Stealth takedowns inside or outside. So they know what they're doing with this video game, And so that's what I'm saying. Insomniac, you all have done a phenomenal job. Look, no replayable missions may be an upset to certain people, but for me, hey, I do not mind. I'm going to be it's going to be the best Spider-Man game ever. I'm sorry. Hands down. Yeah, it's going to be the best Spider-Man game ever. But yeah, that's why no replayable missions actually makes a lot of sense for Spider-Man PS4. Yeah. So, Trendmore back here again. I'll see you guys later. Peace.